at a high speed. You know what? Nobody saw the nights I couldn't sleep because I thought I had destroyed everything. The moment I had to borrow money from friends just to pay rent after selling PayPal. Most people think Tesla was built in a moment of genius. It wasn't. It was built in moments of collapse. Look, if you're someone who's struggling right now, if you've failed once or maybe 100 times and you think you're done, I'm telling you that's exactly where greatness begins. I'm not here to sell you some story. I'm here to tell you what actually happened because I did fail over and over again before Tesla even had a chance to breathe. So where are you listening from today? Drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And also like and subscribe to this channel because this too. When I was building Tesla, people told me it was stupid. Literally, they said it wouldn't work. One investor laughed and said, "V's, you think you can beat GM and Ford? Here's the truth. I didn't expect to succeed. I just couldn't accept the world staying the same. So I pushed and I failed, and I pushed again. Failure is an option here, if things are not failing and you're not innovating enough." That's what I said then, and I meant it. And I still live by that rule now. But let me tell you something. People don't talk about the cost of that failure. There was a moment, 2008, where Tesla was literally weeks away from death. We had one last shot to raise funding. We had burned through almost everything. I remember sitting with the team and thinking, if this last investor doesn't come through, it's over. And it was Christmas Eve, 3 days away from bankruptcy. At a high speed, SpaceX had failed 3 launches, and I was sitting in a room thinking, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I really screwed this up. But what I learned from that moment and what you're about to hear will change the way you approach every hardship in your life. When people say, "Elon, you're a genius," I always laugh. There were nights I slept on the floor of the factory. I didn't have a house. I'd rather sleep in the factory so the team knows I'm there with them. I said, not because I wanted them to work harder, but because I couldn't ask them to do something I wasn't willing to do. If you're trying to build something